Sai Ram. In his discourses, Bhagwan Sri Saithya Sai Baba, while speaking about death, says, "Death is the dress of life. Just like the womb, the tomb too is another stage in the evolution of the Jivatma or the soul. And therefore, just as one need not celebrate the birth of a child, one need not mourn the death of a being." Death is enigmatic and fantastic. It arouses fear and awe at the same time. It is said that the manner in which a person dies is an indicator of the kind of life the person has lived. All of us, at least me, would love to lead a life that is as per Swami's teachings, as per Swami's injunctions. And therefore, many times I have wondered, what would be the ideal way to pass on? What is the ideal death? As I pondered on this question, I came across two examples. One, an inspiring story that I heard. The other is a personal example that I witnessed with my very own eyes in the physical presence of Bhagwan Sri Saithya Sai Baba. It was the 27th of August 2007. It was the beginning of the Onam celebrations. Onam is the most important festival in the Indian state of Kerala. And so, on that day, in the morning, the Sai Kulwant Hall was full with devotees from Kerala. There was an elaborate procession. There was so many programs planned for 3 days. Among the devotees rushing for darshan that day morning was a certain Mr. G.K. Raman. Mr. G.K. Raman was the convener of the Sri Sathya Sai State Trust in Tamil Nadu, and he had been a devotee of Bhagwan Baba for several decades. He had not slept well the previous night, and yet he was keen to be there for darshan in Sai Kulwant Hall that day morning. He went and took his seat in the veranda along with all the other state officials from different states. As he sat there, the gentleman sitting beside him noticed that Mr. G.K. Raman was looking very tired. He seemed to be a little bit sick, possibly a mild fever. So he asked him, "Sir, why don't you go and take a rest now? You can attend the programs and have darshan in the evening." To this, Mr. G.K. Raman just smiled and he replied, No, I need to have darshan. Swami will come at 8:30. I will have darshan and then I will go. The gentleman beside him was puzzled. How does Mr. G.K. Raman know that Swami is going to come at 8:30? But then that wonderment grew into awe because it was sharp at 8:30 a.m. that day morning that Swami came for darshan. Swami was welcomed by the children from Kerala. There was Veda chanting, there were children holding lamps, there were children doing dances. It was a welcome that was being accorded for an emperor, a divine emperor. As Swami completed the darshan rounds, moving from the ladies' side to the gents' side, seeing that beautiful pookalam or a floral design made with flowers on the floor, Mr. G.K. Raman had been waiting so far for the arrival of his Bhagwan. As Swami entered the portico, he folded his hands in prostration and closed his eyes and then bent down. As he bent down, he was gone. The people beside him did not know for a few seconds till Swami came close. As Swami came near, Mr. G.K. Raman collapsed. Suddenly there was panic and tension and nervousness all around. Everybody got up. There were a few doctors from Swami Super Speciality Hospital. They came forward trying to revive him. They gave mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. They pressed on his chest, tried to get his heart back to beating. I was there standing with my camera, not having the courage to take photographs. And yet deep within I knew that this was something momentous happening. This was something extremely significant. And so I took a couple of pictures that you see in this video. Swami sat there serene and calm, least perturbed or disturbed. He just looked at one of the boys and said, "Go get a glass of water." Even as that glass of water was brought, Swami called the son of Mr. G.K. Raman, Mr. Krishna Raman, and told him to put a few drops of water into his father's mouth. Even as the son did this, Mr. G.K. Raman's eyelids weakly opened. A gentle smile came on his face as he saw his Lord sitting in front of him. And then they closed forever. Once that happened, Swami moved into the interview room. He sent instructions that Mr. G.K. Raman should be taken to the general hospital, where soon he was pronounced dead. But then Swami said, "Today morning let's just have bhajans. There will be no program and there is no need for discourse." What a profound statement. There is no need for a discourse, because the happenings of the morning were a poignant and powerful message. It was a silent discourse that day. Swami was showing the ideal way in which one should pass on. Now let us revisit Mr. G.K. Raman's statements in the morning. He said, "Swami will come at 8:30. After that I will go." Oh, what a blessed soul. That is how I would love to leave my life, in full awareness that I am leaving, knowing that I am going to have Swami's darshan and having Swami by my side. Even as that desire sprouts in the heart, the question comes, how should we lead our lives so that when it is time to leave our life, we leave it in this manner? And for that, here is the experience of another devotee. This is an experience that I heard from my dear Sai brother, Amay Deshpande. This is a devotee by name Mr. Nandedkar, and he was part of the Bhajan singing Samiti at Abu Dhabi. He was a great lover of music and loved singing bhajans. When he got to know Swami in 1995, he was thrilled beyond measure, because here was a God who loved to listen to bhajans, and his way of sadhana was bhajans. He was to be found during all bhajan sessions. In fact, during the Akhanda Bhajan, where bhajans would be sung for 24 hours, Mr. Nandedkar would sit on the harmonium and play it throughout. Just imagine playing the harmonium non-stop for 24 hours, maybe with just little breaks to go to the restroom and drink water. That was his love for bhajans, that was his love for Swami. Every time Mr. Nandedkar sang a bhajan, it was a soul-filling experience. Everyone would be so thrilled. It was not as if he had the best voice. It was not as if he had the most skill or talent to sing bhajans. But it is bhava that fills that joy in a bhajan, and that he was full of. One particular day in 2001, as he sat for the bhajans, there was something special exuding from him. Nobody could understand what it was, but they knew that there is something special. Mr. Nandedkar himself was having a gentle smile. He was playing the harmonium, his favorite thing to do during bhajans. And that day, he decided to sing the bhajan Partheeshwari Jagat Janani, a favorite of his.
Partheeshwari Jagat Janani.
That was a bhajan that was closest to his heart.
Jaya 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 He Sai Janani. Jaya Jaya.
Every time that he would sing this bhajan, not just him, but people all around too would be moved to tears.
Jagat Janani. Veda Kalamai Devi Bhavani.
As I stated earlier, that day his singing seemed to have some additional magic in it.
Nada Vidyamai Narayani.
There was a deep yearning which everyone around could feel.
Karuna Sadani Karuna Mahima.
Would not Swami feel the yearning of this devotee?
Mahima Sharanam Sharanam Sai Ma Sharanam.
Swami yearns for a devotee much more than a devotee yearns for him.
Jaya 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 Sai Janani. Jaya
That day, Mr. Nandedkar definitely had Swami's darshan.
Partheeshwari Jagat.
Because even as he completed the last line of the bhajan, Mr. Nandedkar did not change the pitch or scale of the harmonium, because he lay down, placing his head on the instrument, a smile on his face, his breath silent. It had merged in the lotus feet of his Jagat Janani, of his divine mother, his Swami. Mr. Nandedkar chose bhajan singing as the vehicle for him to reach Bhagwan. Each of us choose different vehicles: seva, namasparana, speaking, listening, meditation. Whatever be the vehicle that we choose, let us do it wholeheartedly, with full energy, with full heart, with full involvement, as if that is the last time we are doing it. Because dear brothers and sisters, one of those times will definitely turn out to be the last time we do it. That is the way we have to lead our life, so that when we pass on in that ideal manner where we have Bhagwan by our side. Doing everything every day in our life as if that is the last day of our life. Doing it with all enthusiasm, knowing that, hey, tomorrow I will come and meet you, Swami. That is the way even Shabari led her life in the Ramayana. Every day she led her life as if today I am going to meet the Lord. Today I am going to meet the Lord. That is what gave her the energy, the enthusiasm to day after day after day do the same thing over and over and over again. Without getting bored, without getting frustrated, without feeling stuck. Dear Swami, may our love for you keep growing every passing moment. May we yearn for you and keep moving towards you, so that when the final day comes that we drop the body, we move from this body to your lotus feet. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.